All right, let's make sure we got this all nice and set up. Just give me a little second. All right, there we go. We should be working. Let me just give people a chance to get in here so they can let me know if the sound is working or not. Because we got something real good in store for y'all. All right, are you able to hear me? I'm trying to make sure my mic is working. Okay, microphone should be working now. All right, let's make sure my settings are all put in the right way. Perfect. All right, perfect. So that's good. That's good. Right. So today I was walking down the street and this lady recognized me and she's like, "Yo, I be seeing you on TikTok." I'm like, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. And what she says to me is, "Man, I wish I could be like that." What do you mean? Like, what do you mean wish you could be like that? Oh, be confident, go up and talk to people, just not really care about what everybody thinks of me. And I told her, "What's stopping you?" Because the only thing stopping you is you. A lot of times we're the one holding ourselves back because there's nothing stopping you from taking out your phone, recording yourself talking, and putting that on the internet. Yeah, people might judge you. Yeah, they might think you're weird. Yeah, they might say something about you that you don't like. But at the end of the day, we cannot live our life so overly concerned about what somebody else going to say. What if they don't like me? What if this? What if that? We all had them type of thoughts from time to time, but we do not need to be bound by it. We don't need to constrict ourselves to this little box because we're worried about what somebody else is going to say about us, right? Stars are supposed to shine bright. Go look at the sun right now. I want you to go look at the sun. It's blinding. A star's light is not meant to be limited. A star's light is not meant to be contained because if you're shining bright, people going to have an opinion. People gonna love you, people gonna hate you. But at the end of the day, are you going to listen to what your haters got to say or are you going to listen to what your supporters got to say? Are you going to listen to what the doubters and the naysayers and the shamers and the people who want to keep you down here? Are you going to listen to what they got to say? Or are you going to listen to the people who supporting you, the people who showing up, the people who buying your product, the people who supporting your business, the people who invested in you, the positivity, the comments that are uplifting you? Or are you going to let yourself be held down by the opinions of others? Hmm. So we're going to get into that today. A lot of times our biggest enemy is the person in the mirror. It's not what somebody else got to say. It's not what your family did. It's not what happened to you. No, a lot of times, unfortunately, our biggest enemy is ourselves. Because when an opportunity come along, oh no, that's not for me. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh, people like me don't live like that. People like me don't live like that. So what you're saying is that you're disqualifying yourself before you even began. You're taking yourself out of the game before you even hit play. I'll repeat that for you. You're taking yourself out of the game before you even hit play. How do you expect to win if you're not even in the game? And a lot of us need to stay in the game. We need to keep pushing on. We need to keep working. We need to keep striving. We need to put the time and energy and dedication and blood, sweat, tears, and soul into our business, or it's not going to grow. Oh, welcome. But the problem is if we keep ourselves held back, hopefully you guys don't hear that. There's a car honking outside my office right now. But back to the point. If we keep disqualifying ourselves, we're never going to even win in the first place. Because how do you expect to win if you don't even play? How do you expect to get that money for your business? How do you expect to grow? How do you expect to learn more? How do you expect to graduate if you refuse to put in the time, energy, and effort? And with that lady who I saw earlier, when she said she wished she could be like me, the point isn't I don't want anybody to be like me. I want you. Oh, thank you for that comment. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to become a better version of you. Whatever it is that you want to do or you want to be that. Be the best at that, right? If you want to become a janitor at McDonald's, be the best janitor that they ever had. Leave them floors shining. Leave them floors glistening. I want you to become the best janitor ever. Now, if you want to open up a hair salon, or you want to become a public speaker, or you want to become a bodybuilder, be the best you can be at that. What I teach isn't me. I'm not teaching you how to be like me. I'm teaching you the skill that I've learned. I'm teaching you the thing that I've learned the hard way. Because for those of you who don't know, I used to be severely depressed. I remember I was 13 years old and I'm laying in this bunk bed and I'm just like shivering. Not because I'm cold, I'm shivering because I'm like so afraid. And my dad comes into the room. He's like, "Get up, it's time for church." And I'm just so absolutely furious because this isn't to villainize him. It's simply to say that how can somebody go around claiming that that they love God, but they beating on their kids? How can you do that? So as I'm laying there, just so mad out my mind, I finally stood up to him and said that this ain't going no more. Okay. Whatever you think this isn't how it's gonna be. Because I don't care what you think. I really don't. Because you're not even being a good father. And I could go more in depth on the story, but the thing I want you to take away from this is that when those hard times come, you got to be willing to stand up. You got to be willing to have your own back. You got to be willing to put yourself in position, right? That could have gone real south, right? And it did. I end up getting disowned in front of a church. That's imagine how funny that is. Getting disowned by your family in front of a church. And that happened to me when I was 13. So throughout that process of years and years of therapy, years and years of meditation, journaling, having to go within myself and realizing that I was walking around with this intense anger, this like I was ready to crash out, okay? I was ready to crash out in the most crazy ways. All because I had to heal from that. And me and him haven't spoken in years, and I'm thankful for that because what it taught me was resilience. It taught me how to overcome things. It taught me how to be at my absolute lowest, most dark moments and push on through it. Because had I not pushed on through it, I wouldn't be here today. Had I not pushed on through it, my siblings would not have a big brother. Had I not pushed on through it, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. Not to say that I'm this magical grand thing, but I defied some crazy odds, okay? I didn't. Yeah. Oh, let me see that comment. Yeah, my dad never been a part of my life. See, and being aware of that, it come with a lot of pain because mine was there physically, but not there emotionally. So it's kind of we're like on the same coin, just different sides of it. Yours just wasn't there where mine was physically there, but not emotionally there, not mentally there. He was going through his own stuff. And I think that a big thing we need to realize is when it comes to moving on, everybody had their way. When it comes to getting past those hard times in life, everybody has a way of doing it. And one person's way doesn't have to be everyone's way, right? Let me put it like this. Some people, what they need to do is have a conversation with that person. Maybe that person who cheated on you, that bad relationship, that toxic ex, that abusive relationship, whatever you went through, that person who hurt you the most, some people, you need to have a conversation with them. Other people, you need to cut them out of your life. Other people, you might need to go to therapy or journal or meditation or get a gym membership and work out that pain, get that pain out your system. So when people are saying, oh, just do this one thing and you'll be better, they're lying. They're lying. I can tell you for certain. As somebody who went to therapy for, I believe, 3 years, as somebody who has made a career out of helping other people, as somebody who has coached people, counseled people, um, I've had people come up to me and tell me their deepest, darkest secrets. As somebody who's done all that, I can tell you that there is no one size fits all. There is no one trick in the book because everybody has a different way that they heal. It's like when people are at a funeral, some people they're crying and they're sobbing all over the place. Some people they're laughing and joking. They're like, "Yeah, I remember that time when, me and him went out to the party and this happened." And they're like laughing at the funeral as a way of, grieving. Other people they got to celebrate. Other people, everybody had their ways of getting through it. And all I do is I share what I've learned, okay? I share what I've learned, what I read about, what I've lived. Most of the stuff I talk about is my life experience. I don't come on this app trying to present some sort of facade. Okay, you can go through all my videos and you can see when I was in the park benches. You can see when I was in the rain. You can see me in my office now. You can see me, just walking down the street, on the train. I'm really doing this, okay? I I'm not out here trying to sell you no course. I'm not out here trying to tell you pay $9.99 for my WhatsApp group. I'm not out here doing that. Okay? I sell books, I do speeches, I do consultations, and I post free videos. That's what I do. Because you have a lot of people who all they try to do is benefit off of the pain of others. You like a cartoon character. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have a lot of people who are just trying to benefit off of the pain of others. Where what I do is I help you to get past the pain. And even the people who aren't in pain right now, let's just say you want to be more confident. Let's just say you want to become better at talking to people. Let's just say you want to, become better. I help that. Okay, that's what I do. I'm just here to help. Whether you pay me for help, consultations or buying my books, whether you decide to just watch my videos and leave a nice thumb up comment, however you support, you're supporting, and I'm here to support you. And we need to get more into that mindset of giving love and receiving. Because a lot of time we just want to take, 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 take. I want the money. I want the car. I want the house. I want the relationship. I want all the stuff. Oh, thank you for sharing that live with like a bunch of people. I appreciate that. A lot of times we're just so focused on, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Give me the money, give me the car, give me the relationship. That we neglect the fact that relationships, not just romantic relationships, but the connection you have with other people, it matters a whole lot more than money. Because let's say you get into an accident, right? Car accident. The money can fix the car. The doctor fixes the broken bone. Now, let's say you go around and you making everybody mad. Nobody like you. You just disrespecting everybody. You rude. You hard to be around. It's going to be real hard for you to have friends. It's going to be really hard for you to have relationships. It's going to be real hard for people to want to be around you because, yeah, you got all the money. You got all the stuff. They might be around you to get your money. But when the money run out, they gone. When the cars run out, they gone. When you can't keep giving, they're gone because that relationship, right? We got to build the relationship. Yes. And not just build the relationship off of what can I get. Thank you for the support right there. Not just building our relationships off of how can this person benefit me, but we need to think, how can I benefit them? What can I give? How can I help? How can I be of service? What value can I provide? Not what can I get? What can I provide? Like, it could be as simple as helping your sibling with their math homework. The value is helping them with their math homework. That's the thing on the top. But what's under that is you're bonding, you're supportive, you're showing them that you care, you're showing them that you love them, you're encouraging them, you're helping them to know that they are smart enough, that they are valuable, that they are appreciated. Because a lot of time we walk around feeling unappreciated. We walk around feeling like we just especially for men, we walk around thinking that the only thing we can give is our money. The only thing we can give is our house. The only thing we can give is our material possessions. And a lot of women, they walk around feeling as if the only thing they can give is their body or how they look or, just being a pretty smile. But we have so much more value than our body or our money or our car or our house or that degree. We have so much more value in us as a person, as a individual, as a being, not in our money. Because that money don't love you. That car don't love you. That house don't love you. That material possession don't love you. That degree don't love you. That business don't love you. It's about the people. What can you give to the people? It could be as small as you gave a homeless man $5. That might be his dinner. It could be as big as you decide you want to go start a organization trying to end childhood poverty. However you serve humanity is how you do it. However you provide value. Maybe that's as simple as you giving out money to homeless people. You want to cure hunger. You want to volunteer at a soup kitchen. However you give to humanity, let me tell you, it's gonna come back magnified. 'Cause picture like this, right? When you make people feel appreciated, when you make people understand that they are loved, oh, write a book. Yeah, I actually do. If you look up Lawrence C. Harris on Amazon, you can see my book there. I'm also making an audio book, but that's a whole different subject. Let me get back on my train of thought. So when you make people feel valued and appreciated, they will show you that you are valued and you are appreciated. 'Cause yeah, some people, they're just gonna take and take and take. Yes, that happens. I've had it happen to me. I've been nice to some people who stab me in the back. I've been nice to some people. I meant like an example of things people can do to contribute. Oh, that's actually a great book idea. I'm gonna put that down later. Cause yeah, when you're giving to the world and you're trying to be of service, there are people who are going to try to take advantage of that. There are people who are going to stab you in the back. There are people who are going to just try and use you. But the point is that if you don't give, you can't get. It's like you're hoarding everything you have. You're just keeping it all to yourself. It costs nothing to say to somebody you love them. It costs nothing to volunteer at a kitchen or something. It costs nothing to be a good person. It costs nothing. Now, yeah, it costs money to donate. It costs money to provide a service. It costs money to do a lot of things, but it does not cost money to say, have a good day. It does not cost you money to tell the waitress or the waiter or the cashier, have a good day. Because as somebody who used to work at McDonald's as a cashier, we appreciate that. We appreciate that a lot. Because you might be in there an 8-hour shift, customers is rude, people disrespectful. You're going through a whole lot. You got stuff going on at home. You got stuff going on with your family. Girlfriend might have broke up with you. Boyfriend might have broke up with you. Y'all don't know what people go through. And you saying, have a good day. You saying, may God bless you. You saying the smallest thing could really change somebody's life. It really can. There's this homeless guy who he's usually by the area where I work. His name's Mark. And what happened was I was coming out my office, I see him, and obviously I could tell he was homeless. He comes up to me and he says, "Hey man, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to bother you. I'm just hungry." So me and him have a little conversation, and I walk into a food truck and I bought him lunch. And as me and him are talking, we're just having a great conversation. Not in a, oh, let me give to him so I feel good way. No, a person to person connection. What's your name? Oh, my name's Mark. My name's Lawrence. Handshake. Yeah, his hand was dirty. because he ain't washed up in a while, okay? But the point is, a handshake, some eye contact, and what is your name goes a long way. It really does. Because a lot of people just, I want y'all to say in the comments, when the last time a random stranger has said, have a good day? Like the last time a random stranger has told you, have a good day, maybe at a restaurant or DJ. I'm not sure who DJ Channel is, but it's so rare that people get appreciated. You know, if any of y'all got a girlfriend or boyfriend, husband, wife, go tell them that you love them and mean it. Like, not just say, "Oh, baby, I love you." No, I want you to say, "Oh, I love how supportive you are or how kind you are." Like, say something specific. People get told, "I love you, I appreciate you." People are listening to you. I thought you tapped, but you're for real making good points. Yeah. So a lot of times people get told, "I love you, I appreciate you," but not anything specific. Like, what specifically do you love about this person? Oh, I love your eyes. I love how supportive you are. I love how kind you are. I love your sweet voice. I love that time when you helped me fix my car. I love the way that you just show up for me. Like, let people know you really appreciate them. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, let people know that they really matter because at the end of the day, all you got is you, whatever God you might believe in, and the people around you. It really come down to that because when you're in that casket, don't nobody talk about how much money you got. When you in that casket, don't nobody talk about, oh yeah, he was pushing a Benz. Oh yeah, she had that Chanel bag. Oh yeah, they had all this stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't nobody talk about that when you dead. They talk about what kind of person you are. They say, oh, he was a loving father. She was a kind mother. She volunteered at the soup kitchen. She helped a lot of people. Um, he made the world a better place. He was a sports coach. The kids loved him. He was an inspiration to the community. People talk about the kind of person you are, not the stuff you got, because that bank account don't matter. That car in the driveway don't matter. That house don't matter. So true. People may not remember what you do, but they remember how you make them feel. Exactly. Not just how you make them feel. I do not smoke. Not just how you make them feel, but how you were as a person, like what impact you left on the world. Because every day you got a chance to leave an impact. Every day, even if it's a small thing, even if it's just you donated $5 to charity, even if it's as small as you held the door for somebody, you helped the old lady cross the street, you volunteered, you did something. Every day you got an opportunity to help out. Or it could be even as small as you did the dishes without your mom asking you to. It could be that small. It could be as small as you just decided to give a little bit of time to volunteer to something. It could really be that small. But when people talk about how you was as a person, they don't be twisting the truth a little. Oh yeah. So sometimes people will twist the truth, but the point I'm getting at is even when people are twisting the truth, a lot of times at funerals they make you sound like a lot better than you really were. But what I'm really talking about is just the fact that we need to stop focusing so much on material possession and material gain and instead start thinking more about how are we impacting society? How are we impacting our neighborhood? How are we impacting those around us? Because trust me, I love music as much as the next person. But when we got music glorifying drilling and trapping and doing all this stuff and giving our body out left and right, think about the impact that has on the little 5-year-old boy who just want to look cool, so now he gotta go put on a ski mask. Or think about the impact that have on a little 5-year-old girl who she see Megan Thee Stallion up there shaking it left and right, and now she think that's what she gotta do. Which is why we are living in an epidemic of so many young people dropping left and right. I understand the rapper, the musician, they're just getting their bag. They're just making their money. The problem, however, is that we are pushing this onto little kids, right? Little kids. If you grown, we have to replace the negative with the positive. Yes, because if you grown, let's say you 22 years old, you a grown adult. If you want to listen to that, go ahead. If you want to live that life, I'm not encouraging it, but you grown, go make your decisions. But when we're making little kids think this is cool, when we got 5-year-old boys, 5-year-old girls out here acting wild, I think we need to wake up and realize that there's a problem. There is a problem. Now, in the same sense, like you just said right there, we need to replace the negative with positive. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people. There's a parent issue for the little kids. We had the same thing growing up. Yes, I'm glad you just contributed that because we do need to replace the negative with the positive, and it starts one person at a time. What can you do? Okay, what can you do individually to make a bit of a positive impact? I'm not saying you need to go change a world issue. I'm not saying you need to cure cancer or end childhood poverty, but just start and do what you can do. Even if it's as small as volunteering at the soup kitchen, even if it's as small as giving money to the homeless, even if it's as small as holding the door open. Just what can you do to help other people around you? Not to try and get something out of them, not to get something out of them. Do it with the expectation of simply helping. When I make these lives, I do this for the sole purpose of helping. I put this out there. Some people like the video. My page grows, and whatever happens after that happens. Maybe some people buy my books. Maybe some people donate. Maybe some people buy, stuff. But at the end of the day, I do it for a love of the game. I do it for a love of the world. I do it for a love of helping people. Because I've had so many people message me stuff like, man, this video helped me get my grades up. This video changed my life. This video helped me to quit a substance. TikTok be real sensitive about what I say. This video helped me put the bottle down. This video helped me argue with my parents less. Now I'm getting back into school. I'm getting this degree. You inspired me. Keep posting, man. I'm loving it. I do it for that. I do it for the little kid, who might have been 12-year-old, 13, and he in the same position I was. I do it for the kid who feel lost. I do it for the kid who feel like he don't matter. I do it for the people who feel like they don't matter. Because it's so much in this world. On the right path, I've been thinking all the same things. How inspirational, not gonna lie, because it's coming from someone that's younger than me. Yeah, because I'm 19, right? I'm 19, but I refuse to let that hold me back. I refuse to let, my age or how I look or my skin or how I talk or my height, I refuse to let any of that hold me back. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter. You don't need the whole world to like you. You don't need the whole world to love you. You don't need every single person. All you need is yourself and whatever most high you believe in or lack thereof. Whatever path you decide to go down, that's all you need. You need you, and you might need like 3 people, okay? You need somebody who is encouraging you. You need people to just, love and support. But at the end of the day, or to achieve, okay, let me see what this is. Or to achieve the goals I want to achieve. Yes, because if you don't do it, it doesn't get done. If you don't do it, it doesn't get done. It's that simple. You want to lose weight. If you don't lose the weight, you don't lose the weight. If you don't do what you need to do to get them grades up, them grades not going up. If you don't put in your job application, you're not getting hired. If you don't do what you need to do, you can't get the thing you want. If I want to get hired to, go speak at a school, but I don't post videos, I don't have a website, I don't let people know. How do you expect for me to get hired at a school? If you don't do what you need to do, you're not going to get the life you want. But like I started this, speech off with, unfortunately, we discount ourselves more than the people around you. How do I find the right people to uplift me when everyone around me stuck in the cycle? Okay, so with that right there, the first thing to do is be that for yourself. I know it's really hard to. I had to do it. The way you're going to do this is start journaling. Figure out, what do I love about myself? What do I want out of life? What kind of person do I want to be? Character traits. Like, what is my dream life? And you want to mentally picture that. Imagine yourself in the car you want. Imagine yourself in the relationship, in the house. Imagine yourself in vivid detail living the life you want. And use that to encourage yourself. Use that to hit your goals. Yup, like you said there, lock in, visualize. Because you got to support yourself first. Down the line, you'll find people who do. Down the line, you'll find people who are on the same path as you. Maybe you're gonna find them at like a sports club. Maybe you're gonna find them at a art club at school or college, or wherever you meet people. You might even meet somebody at the grocery store. But the point is, to find the people to uplift you, you gotta first start uplifting yourself. It starts within. And everything in life starts within, really. We get so focused on the outside world. We get so focused on trying to get the bag on the outside. We get so focused on trying to be this, grand thing on the outside, that we neglect the inside. It's kind of like trying to build a house. Imagine you're building a house and you have a really good outside. The house is beautiful on the outside, but you don't put a staircase inside of it. You don't put the rooms in there. You don't hook up the wires. There's no plumbing. Yeah, it looks really good on the outside, but you neglected the inside. Or if you had food, right? You're cooking chicken. The outside of the chicken is cooked perfectly. It's crispy brown. It's fried. How long did it take you to get your mind like this to this place like the mindset? Okay, I'm going to chime in on that right after this point. So if you focus too much on the outside, you'll have chicken that's cooked all the way on the outside, but it's raw and frozen on the inside. You got to take care of both. Take care of the outside world, take care of your body, take care of your health, take care of your money, take care of all your stuff, but also take care of the inside. How long did it take you to like get your mindset in this place? Okay, why you stop coming to? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say on the point right there. How long did it take me to get my mindset like this? Okay, so I really started trying around 14. I would say I got to this point when I was like 17. So about 3 years. And that was 3 years with therapy, with meditation, with journaling, with a lot of other stuff. The point, though, is that some people, it happened really fast. Some people, it's slower, but everybody moves at their own pace. So don't compare the time it took me to the time it's going to take you. Some people start a business and the next month they're a millionaire. It happens. Some people it takes 5 years. Some people it takes 12. So don't compare how fast it took me to how fast it'll take you. As long as you're putting in the work and you're putting in the progress and you're putting in the time, do your thing. Don't get chromed by Ron. I have no clue who you are. So there's a lot of schools I speak at. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Now, back to my main point. So when we overly neglect the inside, we forget how your life, right? It's like inside of you is a computer. Okay. The outside world is a computer screen. The inside is the actual computer code. If you are running a bad code, you cannot get a good outcome. If the computer is broken, you cannot get what you want on the outside. If the car engine isn't working, you can't drive. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? Hold up, let me see what time it is. 'Cause I've been going on this for a while. I'm glad y'all getting this because what really, really does it for me is the fact that each and every one of us has potential. Each and every one of us can make it happen. I'm not saying that you're going to become a rocket scientist. I'm not saying that you're going to make it to the NFL, right? You could, I'm just going to be straight honest with you. There are some things that are challenging, like really challenging, but it's possible. You could do it. If you put your mind to it and you make it happen, you can make it happen. Because I believe in each and every one of you. I know each and every one of you can achieve your goals. You can make it happen. You could get that kind of job you want. You can get that car you want. You could get that house you want. It might not be easy to do. It might not happen fast, but at the end of the day, you can. You can make it happen. And on that note, I'm going to have to head off because I have a meeting to go to. But just remember, you are loved, you are valued, and as long as you got somebody. Have a good one.